Curb Your Enthusiasm, I played Crazy Eyes Killer. And the unique part about that show in general is there's such autonomy with the characters. You're only given 2 lines for the whole, 2 or 3 lines for the whole show. You're given a situation of where you are. Have you ever seen the show? Crazy?
Never seen the show.
You're given a situation and you just know your character and you go for it. So I play a gangster rapper at the time. This is 2002. And I had to learn how to. I had brown contacts in for the audition. I had a grill. I had a tattoo. Called myself the Wolf Man. I was doing this whole thing right, and I came in and I had to convince myself that I could be hard enough. I got to convince these people that I could be hard enough to be a gangster rapper. Sticky Fingers, Ghostface Killer, Master P, Mike Epps, they all read for this role. But I kind of knew what the comedy was, what makes it funny, because you have to be authentic but not tell jokes. So I went in with this whole thing, and I got the role, and then everything is improv. Everything is improv. So I wore brown contacts for the audition, and because I have blue eyes, and I want to look harder. So I took one contact out because I don't wear contacts. And then so what's the name of your character? And I'm like, Crazy Eyes Killer with K's. So they named the episode after me. Yeah. So everything that I got to say out of my mouth in the episode is mine, that I came up with, that I originated that character, that I made that character come to life, as opposed to having something written for you and making it your character that way. I wrote the lyrics to the rap song. I wrote, funny things with each other and being authentically my character, and then him reacting off of me too. So that was a really special experience for me because it's all improv. It's all me. It really is essentially all me in this larger machine of Curb Your Enthusiasm, and really special project. And then making things. Curb Your Enthusiasm was great. Yeah, I've done over 100. I've done a lot of shows. Sometimes I forget. I was like, oh yeah, I was on CSI and CSI Miami and CSI Vegas. Like, oh, I was on all three CSIs and this, that, and the other, and the evolution of things, and working with people over and over again. And I played a wedding singer. I did a single cam show called Wedding Bells with David E. Kelly. And we had 6 episodes, and I got to play wedding singer. So I got to record all kinds of songs. I got to go in the studio and record me singing, Hava Nagila, and me singing, a duet with someone, or, as a wedding singer. So that was a great experience as well. So I've been very lucky to be able to do different things and be in different situations, and it's been a great career. And Dodgeball, I mean, I got to, for 3 months, hang out with a bunch of really smart, funny people and play dodgeball and make my character my own, because I was at the table read, the first table read for the movie because of Curb Your Enthusiasm. They invited me to do the table read, so I was there with Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn and Justin Long and some people that weren't even in the movie yet, but wanted to hear it for the first time, that ended up auditioning. And I ended up working with people throughout the whole audition process. And I didn't even know if I had the role or not until, I was testing with the other people. And then I'm like, I don't even know. They kept using me. And they go, you got the role. So that was a great experience too. 3 months. And that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I've been very fortunate to be in a lot of great situations.
Yeah, for Dodgeball, did you guys realize how iconic of a comedy that was going to be when you're making it?
I thought the script was brilliant. The script was so fucking good. Rawson Thurber was going to USC Film School, and he did this thing called Terry Tate Office Linebacker, where Georgia, you didn't fill up the coffee mug, and he'd tackle him. It was a really funny TV spot that he did, and he wrote the script. And the script was so subtly I love silly, smart comedy. Like that you gotta know certain things, but it's also very, very silly. You know what I mean? At the same time, and very specific and very well thought out characters, and you're rooting for the underdog. And I knew it was special. I knew it was special because the script was so good. The people, the casting was so good. Remember, Jason Bateman, Hank Azaria,
Yeah. Yeah.
small, Lance Armstrong, David Hasselhoff. I mean, William Shatner. I got to work with William Shatner. Like it was a great experience. It was a great experience, and I remember, being in Vegas for a week and shooting in Vegas and being in Vegas with Vince Vaughn. Right after he's like the king of Vegas because of Swingers, the movie he did a long
Oh
time ago,
yeah.
and
Oh
he's
yeah.
known. So going to a restaurant, in the casino, he's like, just let's just order everything on the menu, just everything. They're gonna get it for free. He's just like, just order everything. I'm like, really? That's so much fucking food. And then it was great. And then we went to a strip club, and I tell the story about, we had to work the next morning, and it was like, I'm not spending all my money in a strip club. And I threw in the bathroom, and I said, hey, I'm gonna go back. We got to work tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go. And Vince was like, here's $400. I was like, I don't want to spend any more. Here's $400. You go out there and make me proud. I'm like, Vince, I don't. He's like, get out there. I'm like, okay, you know, very generous guy, really nice guy. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun on the set of Dodgeball. So I'm very proud to be part of that iconic film.